morning everyone, welcome back to another aviation videography stream. I'm Sam from AV, I'm here with Matt.
Yep, from HD Melbourne Aviation, and we have an exciting Saturday morning for you guys.
We do, it's a nice, crisp, clean morning here. Sun's rising. Perfect weather for a stream.
So we're going to start off with two A380s.
Yep.
To an Emirates departure to Dubai, an Emirates arrival from Dubai, and also we're going to sort of end it off on the Qantas A380 from LAX. Coming in about 9:30. So we've got a pretty good few hours of streaming ahead.
We do indeed. So
lots of whale action.
Exactly right. So we want you guys to sit back, relax, enjoy the show for the next couple of hours.
Yeah.
Chat to us in the chat if you've got any questions. Ask us any questions.
100%.
Feel free to engage. And we've got Neil, a member for 8 months.
Wonderful.
Neil, good morning and happy new year from Melbourne. Thanks, Neil. We appreciate that, mate.
Well, happy new year from Sam and I. Yes, the first stream of the year, isn't it?
It is.
First
stream
2025 stream.
So yes, first stream back of the year, which is good. We got 2 trips this month planned for you guys. Booked actually as well, so we can say we are committed because they are booked. Oh wow, they got 2 taxiways here.
That's got to be new. I've never seen that before.
This is new for sure. I remember last time it was down the centre.
Yeah, yeah. What is going on? Melbourne Airport, they're working fast lately, aren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like we've got a taxiway for Terminal 3 and a taxiway for Terminal 4. Brilliant.
So split it up.
Increases efficiency by 200%.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're committed. We've got 2 Australian ports for you guys coming up.
We do.
Sydney and Brisbane.
Sydney and Brisbane coming up this month. So we've booked them, we've set it all up, everything's planned in the
We
notes.
are locked in.
We are good to go.
I'm excited.
So am I. It's going to be a good trip.
Sam and Matt back on the road.
That's it.
So, oh look, we can actually see Brunei taxiing back there with the new decal on it.
That's it. And Louis Webster says the Emirates first A380 is set to land in Edinburgh in a few minutes, apparently.
Really? They're already getting A380s. They only just like resumed.
No, sorry, A350.
Oh, A350, yeah.
Is that earlier than expected?
No, oh, it's later. They were meant to start in November,
but
wow. Because the A350s were delayed.
Ah, okay.
They pushed it back to Jan. I wonder when we're going to get 350s.
I don't think we'll get them.
You don't reckon?
Well, they're starting. They're going to get rid of the Singapore route and just pretty much swap it so the plane goes straight to Dubai. So now they're going to have 3 daily Dubai flights.
I got a feeling that one will go to a 350 at some point before it goes to a 380.
Maybe. I don't think it will go to a 380 anytime soon.
You don't think so?
They've got Melbourne. They've got Sydney that's got the 380s.
I don't see Melbourne being too far behind. I would give it like a couple years once they've swapped it.
On screen there, we've got a Velocity 803 heading up to Sydney. That's the 737 MAX 8 on the screen. So we are having runway 34 operations today here, guys. So it's a very good view from where we are. We can see them touching down, spooling up, taking off.
And watch it turn left as you just said that. Oh, sorry, right. Going to 27. Oh, no, there we go.
We're going 34, so we're going to see the Velocity Max 738. Now, we should get a fair bit of action here today. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, we don't lose too many things to runway 27. But, you know, there's only some things that you can control. Let's get a nice close-up 737 Max there.
That's max zoom. That's it. It's further away than you think. Well, there it is. 8I.
I love this.
81H.
They're both right next to each other. Looks so cool.
Yeah, actually, that is pretty sweet, isn't it?
Imagine them both spooling up same time.
Parallel taxi.
Parallel taxi race.
That's it. It looks like Virgin's winning this one. That's actually so cool. Yeah, I never really thought about that, to be honest. Like the double taxiway. Already off to a bit of a bad start there. Capital Airlines going to 27. I don't think I've really seen that. They love 3-4.
Yeah.
So that's a bit
it's not the best.
That's alright, that's alright. It can only get better now.
Oh, let's get a close-up of that truck over there.
Of the truck?
The garbage truck.
The garbage truck.
Just joking.
Here we go. We're going to get a close-up of runway 27 in truck form.
Just joking around. There we are.
There we go.
There's some action for you. Oh, it's Fiat.
Welcome to Melbourne Airport plane spotting. Haha, tricked you. We're actually filming trucks.
Neil's going to be lurking in and out of the stream today, which is good.
And
now, I want to ask you a question after we get this aircraft
Turn and
take
burn?
off. Turn and burn. Yes, it is for the MAX. That's going to head straight up to Sydney.
the milk run, Sam.
It's our first milk run of the day for us here watching the stream. And it is the first milk run of the day because it's Velocity 803, which is their first flight of the morning, leaving at 6 AM.
And there we go. We can start seeing the first rays of light.
And Aviation Flights is a member for 2 whole years in the first class lounge.
Hayden, wow.
Thanks, Hayden.
2 years.
We appreciate that, mate. All the great, fantastic support from you.
Absolute legend. 2 whole years.
Yeah, wow. It's been a while. Thanks, buddy.
That's how long
well,
we've
it has
been.
been 2 years since we were in Europe, so there you go.
It's kind of scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
The fact that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Look at this Royal Brunei livery with the sticker.
The old sticker.
Oh, the sticker.
I'm pretty sure they've pretty much got like every single plane of theirs with this decal on now.
Oh, really? What is it supposed to be?
It's the 50th anniversary of... Well, it actually says it on the back there. I think of Royal Brunei Airlines.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty significant achievement. Half a century. And looks like we got an arrival on runway 34.
We do. We'll pan across to that one.
Here we go. It's been forever since we've done a 3-4 stream, Sam.
It has been. Now, this is Velocity 698 from Perth coming in. So this was a red-eye left Perth last night at 11:59 PM.
That's a stinker of a flight,
I'd be keen to be getting off this one.
I've actually done the red-eye flights from Perth, and it is not a fun experience.
Yeah, they're not fun. I've done one once, and I absolutely hated it.
No, you're right. It's just when you like that urge to get off the plane within like the last hour.
And keep in mind, I was in lie flat business as well.
Oh well, what? I know. I think I could probably stay on the red-eye flight if I'm on lie flat business.
And I still hated it.
I still hated it. There we go. The Velocity flight coming in there, and the action's not going to stop.
No, it's not.
See, I'm not used to this, Sam.
Going,
I remember
going.
I used to be a lot more like, you know, I had more endurance with filming.
What's that building over there?
The tall one?
Yeah.
That's the Sunshine Hospital.
Oh, okay. Where's the Kilor Hotel?
Keilor Hotel.
Yeah.
That's in Keilor, not Sunshine,
Ah.
as the name would suggest. And what's this one, Sam? We've got a Virgin.
Let's have a look. This one is another
departure.
Velocity flight. So this is the third one we've seen this morning. This is Velocity 1291 off to Cairns. Heading up to Cairns. And Kylie Lee says hi, Sam and Matt. Hi, Kylie. Or Kyle, sorry. Apologies. And Neil goes, I don't think I would hate lie flat business when I fly the red eye.
Honestly, Neil, I'm thinking the exact same thing. I think a red-eye flight's pretty easy on a lie flat.
I was more annoyed because it just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. I get on the plane, right? And then they have an issue with the APU. So I'm sitting on the plane on the ground for an hour and a half.
In your lie flat bed?
No, you couldn't lie down. Third world problems. Oh, sorry.
First
world problems. You couldn't lie the damn thing down because all these seat electrics weren't working.
Oh, right.
So I was forced to stay upright in this seat. Yeah. Oh, anyways.
However did you survive?
Who knows?
And we got our next milk run, JQ500 off to Sydney, lined up on 3-4, awaiting departure clearance. It's just got to wait for
the milk runs are really...
They're popping off already, aren't they? But we've got our first heavies coming in. Vietjet has just began flying downwind of the airport towards 3-4, and we have a Qantas A330 from Jakarta.
Perfect.
On approach, QF40. It's always worth coming out here.
Capital stopped.
Yeah. I hate those guys. Taking 2-7.
Yeah. And Neil says the 3-4 Ops Road is open again.
Yeah, it is. It was a bit dicey for a little bit. Just before Christmas, they had it down to 1 lane.
They had what?
They had Ops Road down to 1 lane.
Oh,
because they were resurfacing the road. And it was pretty hard to sort of get down there without being told to move along.
Take care, Neil. We'll chat soon. And Eddie's joining in this morning. Welcome, Eddie. We're just watching a couple milk runs. Heading out this morning.
Off it goes into that crisp Melbourne air. Alright, let's pan back to the approach path. We're going to have QF40 from Jakarta, our first heavy of the morning. Absolutely stunning weather. This is perfect.
QF40 is operated by VHEBP, a 14-year-old A330 200.
04133 6 knots, runway 34, please land. Runway 34, please land, 1040. Just passenger 1, can I pass the sail?
Here we go, guys.
Runway 34. 42 Melbourne.
So this route was a bit of a surprise. No one really expected Qantas to start Jakarta, Melbourne.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have.
No, and it just sort of came unexpected. They're just like, hey, in 2 months' time, we're going to be operating to Jakarta direct. There you got Capital, waiting to cross runway 34. Starting to think that was a pretty bad call.
Yeah.
They would already be at the terminal by now if they went 3-4.
Oh, they would have been. Now, Paul says, hey, good morning, Sam and Matt. Great to see you back and Happy New Year to you both. Hope you're both well. Greetings from a very cold PM in the UK Lurkers Lounge today, but we'll be in and out and catch up tomorrow. Sounds good.
Well, good day, Paul. Happy New Year to you as well, mate.
Happy New Year to you, Paul.
And
you're
hope you
well.
enjoy the Lurkers Lounge. And yeah, definitely good to be back. First stream of the year.
Yep.
Stunning conditions. This is exactly what you could possibly ask for.
We hope you've been well and enjoying the stream. Thanks, Paul, for tuning in.
And where's that one off to, Sam?
That was a milk run, that one.
The departures are rolling out now.
They are. Also, that was off to the Gold Coast, that one.
Oh, here we go. This is the Jetstar A320 Neo, one of the new ones.
It is off to Cairns, Jetstar 942. Off to Cairns. EK's pushed back, so we'll see that shortly.
Oh, sweet.
We'll see that.
It's kicking off here this morning. What's your thoughts on the A320 Neo? Like, do you think it looks a bit, like, flat? Like the paint job? Compared to even the 321s?
I think it looks good.
Like, it looks good, but, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it just looks flat. Like, matte.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not a bad look at all,
It's
though.
a bit more whitey.
Yeah, it's a bit more whitey, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's sort of what I'm thinking.
Oh, a little nugget over there.
A little nugget. Alright, here we go. Off to the sunny coast. Alright, back to the arrivals. We got the Vietjet A330 coming in from Hanoi as VJ93. Not far behind that's the Emirates 380 from Dubai. Definitely a highlight here at Melbourne. There we go. We can see in the distance there. Oops, the camera wants to focus. We can see the Vietjet slowly making its way over here for a 3-4 arrival. Bit shocked that the Vietjets decided to come 3-4, but Capital did not.
And Junior's coming in as well.
Oh, sweet.
Just under an hour.
So Junior is our newest airline, starting on December 20th. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get that Vietjet arrival.
Here we go, Vietjet just touching down. I say we get a close-up of that Emirates.
I say you're onto something.
I say we should. Look at that. 380, beautiful scenes here. Looks pretty good.
There we go. That's as close as I can get it.
It's alright, because we got another one coming in as well. They're going to meet at the end of the runway, these two.
Yeah, it looks like it. For a minute, it's going to look like Dubai.
Yeah.
Look at it just absolutely dwarfing the Saabs.
Yeah.
Even though the Saabs are significantly closer. So there it is, EK409. Have you ever done 409, Sam?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No, never. Never done it. I've actually never flown Emirates.
Never once.
Not once.
What?
Seriously.
Wow. I've done the 404. I've done the 405.
But not the 409.
Oh, 409. And I've done the 404 out of Dubai as well. So Dubai, Singapore.
Really?
Yeah. 777.
What'd you do down from Singapore to Melbourne?
Turkish.
Ah, okay.
I could have stayed on Emirates, but I wanted to change it up.
Yeah, how was Turkish, like, load-wise?
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're good.
Look at this double A380 action here on both ends of the screen. So were they, like, was the plane pretty much full?
For what? Turkish?
For Turkish.
Yeah, it was full.
Really? What time of year was this?
April.
Wow, like low season too.
Yeah, yeah.
Good to see. Hopefully they increase their frequencies a bit.
Oh, it'd be good.
So I think Turkish fly here, what, 3 times a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. That should be daily, I think. Oh, also a time swap would be pretty nice.
Yeah, I know.
Morning arrival, please.
One with a 350, one with a 777.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the dream.
I'd be happy with that. But I think maybe now that they've got the Sydney flight, it should ease off a little bit with the pressure of the Melbourne one.
Yeah, it will. They'll sort of share the load. So the EK406 getting closer and closer. About to complete its nearly 13-hour journey from Dubai.
We're going to have 2 crossover double 380s here on the show, guys. Let's have a quick look. We're going to get 2 of them on the one screen. It's going to be good.
Here it comes. What a shame it's not the blue one, eh?
There we are. She's slowing down now.
That was actually sweet.
Was. So that
Like they lined up perfectly.
That there was EK406 from Dubai slowing down We've got EK409 to Dubai that's going to leave very shortly.
Emirates 67 Mike, be ready for immediate departure, please, and that's 36.
As we pan across towards the end of 3-4, we got EK409 going off to Dubai. And that's slowly going to line up onto the runway and wait for clearance. The other 380 that just landed still hasn't vacated the runway properly.
Emirates 67 Mike, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Oh, that must be the clock in the live stream.
It could be the clock on the computer.
Yeah.
I think for whatever reason it's back a couple minutes. Just maybe try and set it to Australian Eastern Standard Time, whatever it is.
Planes.
And here goes the A380.
Runway 673, good day. Runway 36, wind 280 degrees, 5 knots, runway 34, please land. Please land, runway 34.
And we've got another arrival on 3-4. Looks like it's a Qantas A330.
QF36 from Singapore coming in.
Oh, wow. Another Qantas A330 from Southeast Asia.
Emirates 66 Mike, Sunday.
Here we go. Quickly zoom in on that one.
Just up 677, Melbourne, take it.
Appears the clock is not working.
And it looks like it's another 330 with the old livery.
That 560, line up runway 34 and wait delay for wait fields. Runway 34 to wait at 5.
There we go, gracefully touching down there on 3-4. And it looks like it's about to take the rapid exit as it makes its way over to Terminal 2.
Good morning, just 219, ready? Just 219, Melbourne, take it.
Doesn't want to set. Let's have a look. What's the actual time? Just have a look.
So as we look over towards the international terminal, we should see the departure of the AirAsia with the UFC livery. We should see the Philippines A330 departure. We'll grab the Vietjet as well. We've got a busy morning ahead. Very busy morning ahead, Sam.
Graham
and
Ellis.
lined up. Sorry, you go.
Just saying hello to Graham Ellis in the chat. Hope you're well,
Good day,
Graham.
Graham. How's it going, mate?
Nice crisp morning here. Looking really nice out here today, guys.
Lined up on runway 34 now, we have Jetstar flight JQ560 off to Brizzy. That's going to be me in a few days.
Yes, it will be.
I think on that flight too, actually. It's the 6 a.m. one.
Oh, wow. There you go.
That's just waiting for its departure clearance, as we have an arrival on runway 27.
Jetstar 560, runway 34, clear full takeoff. Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 560.
Good to hear, Graham. Good to hear. And here we go. Takeoff clearance granted.
Velocity 1029, line up runway 34 and wait, departure from the crossing runway. Line up runway 34 and wait. Jetstar 1019, runway 27, clear full takeoff.
Oh, we can still see the 380 in the back.
Jetstar 560, clear departure 7. Jetstar 560.
As we pan back to runway 34. Looks like we have a 737 and not appearing on flight radar, so not 100% sure where that one's going.
Can't see any flight information.
Yeah.
Can't see anything. So, not too sure where that one's off to.
But looks like it's got to wait for its departure clearance.
Yeah, we do have a couple aircraft crossing 34.
Velocity 1029, runway 34, clear full takeoff. 34, clear for takeoff. 1029. Jetstar 1019, clear departure, go. That's 219, go.
I think we should put a poll up, Sam.
Yeah, we can.
Let's get it rolling.
We can do a poll if you'd like.
I think we should.
Jetstar 731, runway 27, clear full takeoff.
And off it goes.
Velocity 1029, clear departure, go. Okay, 44
That's
There you
a
go.
poll
Bit
up
of
for
a
everyone.
lull. Best airport to connect travel through. Singapore, LAX, LHR, Dubai. Very solid choices.
Yes.
What's yours?
It's probably Singapore.
You just can't beat Singapore,
Yeah,
can
it's
you?
just easy. LAX is a bit of a pain.
It's LAX, yeah, not my favorite place to transit.
LHR is just don't even go there.
They'll lose your bag.
That's just a complete
It's just
horrendous
chaos.
nightmare. But I've transited at all four of those myself, and probably Singapore's the easiest. Then I'd say Dubai, then I'd say LAX, and then I'd say LHR. LHR, I just get lost. It's just massive.
Do you remember when we were in LHR and they lost our bags?
Yeah, I remember.
The start of our big Europe trip.
Heading to Europe for 4 weeks.
Yeah, the
Start
first
a
thing
big
that happened.
Europe trip. First flight we get off to get our bags. They're lost.
They're gone.
But that wasn't Heathrow's fault. That was Singapore's fault, technically, because they didn't load the bag.
That is true. That is true. However, that was when they were going through their big... Do you remember the problem with all the bags that they just lost? And it was...
But I remember the guy in the UK was like, well, you know, there's not much we could do now.
That's exactly what he was like. Getting 9.
Yeah.
Everybody here
and
is
everyone's
the
just
same boat.
feisty as hell.
Oh,
and like, you know, just wanting to get their bag. And there's this guy's the only guy working there for like 10 airlines. He's like, I can only do one thing at a time, all right? So, you know, you got to line up and be patient.
Please stand back, sir.
Yeah. People are like,
no need to get hostile.
Stand back. No need to get hostile with this one. I'm like, all good, mate. All good. I just want my bag.
That's it. I just want to update where it is. And he was so, I guess, like used to being just like.
Oh, mate, he was over that job.
Oh,
you could
poor
tell.
guy, though.
I felt sorry for him. He was over it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be there.
And it was late at night, wasn't it? Or was it super early in the morning?
It was late at night. It was
it was like 9 p.m. or something.
Yeah, it was at 9 p.m. I remember we were like the first people at the baggage carousel. We were like first there. I'm like, yep, sweet. You know, we checked it in Sydney. They said pick up the bag in London, not Singapore. We're like first to get off. All right, perfect. We're waiting, and then it got to a point where we're like,
something's wrong.
Waiting up to like 45 minutes, and a lot of the other bags are gone, but there was still a couple of people waiting. And I was like, oh, this doesn't look too promising.
I remember we just looked at each other and we just knew.
Yeah. So then that's when I went to this baggage counter. The guy, working by himself. There's only so much that I can do, you know. I'm like, all good, mate. All good.
It's like don't worry, I work in baggage. Like I know. We're all dealing with the same thing here.
Yeah.
We want
everyone's in the same boat, all right. No, you got to fill out a form. Oh, I remember having to fill out a form that didn't work online.
Oh,
this is just a horrendous nightmare.
It was a horrendous experience after what a 26-hour journey.
And then we got out of the terminal, and we were trying to find a way to get to the little hotel we booked. We were staying at the Premier Inn, remember?
The Premier Inn.
We were staying at the Premier Inn, and then we
And that was a right mess to get there. I remember just wandering around trying to figure out where to go, what to do.
Yeah, and we hop out and we're like, I'm expecting to see all these black cabs everywhere.
Yeah,
you know?
It was just desolate.
It was
just
curfew. You know, there's no one there.
Because our bag took so long, like it was just vacant. There was nothing happening. So we were trying to call an Uber, and like no one was coming.
No, we were trying to find a bus as well.
Yeah, we were trying to find that bus. And we were so tired.
Yeah. On screen is Qantas flight 406 to Sydney, the 737-800. And I remember we finally found a black cab. Geezer took us to the Premier Inn. It was really late at night. And there was horseplay then, so...
Horseplay?
Yeah.
Horseplay?
That was funny. That was hilarious.
I remember we were just so overtired. And then I went out in the morning to Myrtle Avenue.
Yeah.
And I was trying to convince Sam. I'm like, surely you join. Surely you join.
Nah.
As you're there, you got the biggest bags under your eyes. You're like,
I was tired, but I was more still pissed off about I shouldn't say that. I was more annoyed about not having my bag.
Well, everybody is in the same boat, isn't it?
You know, everyone there is in the same boat, all right.
You're not special, mate.
Yeah.
You're not special. Yeah, not the best experience in the world, was it? Although the next morning, I didn't have my tripod. I remember freehanded everything.
Yeah.
It was great.
Well, then that's when I went to the airport and collected the bags, I remember.
Yeah, because they came on the next Qantas flight, didn't they?
Yeah.
From Singers.
I'm just trying to remember how I actually got them. I think they let me in to go in back behind immigration and get the bag and then walk out again.
I remember then we caught a flight to Germany that day.
Yeah, we did.
We had enough London shenanigans.
I transferred terminals with your bag, my bag, all these bags. And then we checked in for that Lufthansa flight, remember? I remember that.
I remember the Lufthansa. That was what? We went to Frankfurt, right?
Yeah. Frankfurt A320. Then we got the hire car, which took like 6 hours just to get.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and then we were trying to find the hire car, remember?
Yeah, did we have to go back and ask?
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know where it is.
So he tells us, oh, follow this, go here, go there. And then we went in the complete opposite direction knowing us. And we ended up in some multi-level story car park and we're just walking around pressing the key.
Just one of these were
Yeah,
open.
and then it wasn't trolley friendly, the car park, so I couldn't push the bags at all. And then, oh my god, we couldn't find it and I was starting to crack it.
It's just the blind leading the blind.
Oh, man.
It was just so stupid.
Put two of us together and it's just, don't even go there.
Just don't even try.
And I remember I was starting to crack it because nothing was working. Couldn't find this damn car.
But once we got the rental car, everything was good.
Oh,
Life was good once we got that car.
Once we were in the rental car, life was brilliant.
And what's the first thing we do? We drive to Amsterdam.
Where from? Frankfurt?
From Frankfurt.
Did we
remember?
drive that same day?
That was, yeah, we got the car and we're like, oh, Martinez coming to Amsterdam tomorrow, let's go get it.
Oh, yeah.
And we did that night drive. Got there at like midnight and then woke up early at like 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah, we stayed near that BP.
Yeah, that was where we... Was it?
Yeah.
No, what was it?
No.
It's not the Marriott. It was something else.
No.
Was it Moxie?
Huh?
Was it Moxie?
Moxie? What's
a hotel?
No, it was,
I remember it being blue. But I can't remember what it was. Was it Ibis Budget? No, it wasn't Ibis Budget.
Oh, Graham Ellis says, do that voice again, Sam.
Which one?
You know, we're all in the same boat here, alright? So everyone's got to be patient. Good morning, Al Mandrake. Good to have you here. Now, Philippine Airlines just pushed back, which is good. Unfortunately, we did lose AirAsia to runway 27.
Very unfortunate. I'm worried that Philippines is going to share the same... Oh, I think it's going to be the same boat. But we'll see. We'll see. They might surprise us.
You never know.
Bit of a shame, though. I was actually enjoying the WAMOS operations.
Yeah, that literally just stopped, didn't it?
Yeah, like yesterday, I think was the first Philippines back.
Yeah. Now,
and they're not even generous enough to re-inaugurate the flight with a 350 or a 777 or something. Straight back to the 330.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So what's winning on the pole there? Looks like
Singapore's winning, yeah.
Absolutely decimating the rest.
I'm just trying to find... I left a review for that place in Amsterdam, so I want to find the name of it.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I leave reviews on Google all the time. I'm actually... Oh, it was Mercure. It was either Mercure or Ibis Schiphol.
I think it was the Mercure. It wasn't Ibis.
Yeah, no, it was Mercure.
Mercure.
Because I've said here we had to stay an extra night. Remember?
Yeah.
And they were very accommodating with that.
They were very
and
accommodating.
I'm someone like, you know, if I go somewhere and I don't enjoy it, I'll leave a bad review.
Do you actually?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you the way you are?
Because.
It has to be pretty awful for me to even consider leaving
But they get the views. 2,836 views.
You got 2,000 views on your review?
3,000 reviews.
And you took photos of your food. You are like 40.
No, I'm not.
You are 40.
Oh, I got a lot of 1-star ones in there.
You're also a bastard. Looks like we're AirAsia taking off. On at 27. What's this one? D7219 off to KL.
Yes, that is correct. Off to
Departing
Kuala
on
Lumpur.
our favourite runway. Look at that, it used basically all the runway. I think that was just a bad decision. That is a safety violation right there.
What is?
That departure.
Why?
That basically used the entire runway. Could have rolled off down the gully. Absolute, like, breach of safety. Now, I'm no aviation expert or anything, but I think that should have been a 3-4 departure. And I have no bias either.
Well, Philippines is moving. Let's see where she goes.
We should have put a poll up. 3427. Oh, looks like we're. Oh no, I don't want to get. I don't want to get too excited. I thought that was turning to 3-4.
Hang on, we're about to find out.
It looks like it's leaning towards 3-4. Like I got that.
No. Goodbye.
Yeah, I look like a right cloud now.
Alright, I'm going to end that poll now because it looks like it's pretty obvious who's won that one. It is
Time to start another one.
Singapore.
And Maria, good to see you in the chat. Hope you're well.
Hope you're well. Thanks for joining in, Maria.
We love a 2-7 departure. So good. I can't wait. Sam is hard in thought right now. Next poll. What is it going to be? If you did a poll about our least favorite number, I've got a suggestion.
Graham Ellis says, lol, I did that for a country pub. I was sick from it. And the chef was harassing me for months on social media. So I just kept leaving reviews.
Just burner accounts.
That's some of the stuff I say. I could actually read you some of the funny things I've said.
Go on. Read us some of these
one of them
reviews.
is I went to a place to get a sandwich and it was absolutely terrible. So I said, look, great little spot, awesome location. Such a shame that the service and food is terrible. Ordered a chicken roll and asked it to be toasted. Took 45 minutes. What a joke. And yet once it came out it was soggy. Later I found out that roll was air fried and not toasted. If I was told it was going to be air fried and not toasted, maybe I would have purchased something else on the menu. Not coming back.
Not going back. 1 star.
Oh, I left a 5-star Premier in at Heathrow.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did too. I love that.
Yeah.
The premier place to be.
That is. Graham, that is a good story. The chef was harassing me for months.
Please redact your review, please.
What'd you say about my food?
He's probably one of those chefs who, like, you know, scratches his back with a spatula while he's cooking. Scratching his sack.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And flipping the pancakes.
That's disgusting.
Ew, my pancake's got a hair in it.
Oh, that is disgusting. That is no good, bro. That is no good. I'm trying to think of a good poll. Oh.
Runway 27, please full takeoff. Runway 27, reporting down Philippines 10.
Just waiting for that Philippine Airlines to make its way over to runway 27. It's just about to spool up now, or turn onto 27, I think, and embark on its journey to Manila as PR 210. Definitely a right shame that they've swapped the Wamos out.
Yeah, it is.
That was our only European airline.
Yeah. And Real Greens is back. Thanks for joining in, Real.
G'day, mate. Yeah, long time no see. It's got a bit of noise to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Now again, look, I know it looks like it rotated early, but they had to go full toga on that. I think that's a violation of the Philippine Airlines code of conduct.
Oh, shut up.
That should have went 3-4 and just derated the engines for
Send
takeoff.
them an email and complain.
I will. I'll leave them a 1-star review and say, hey, the takeoff is too powerful. You need to tone that back on the longer runway, I think.
I can't believe that chef was harassing him for months. That's hilarious.
what you say about my food?
Geezer, what'd you say about my food?
Have you noticed a Michelin star restaurant? Geezer.
Here's another one. Oh, hang on. I said, this is a review for a restaurant I went to that I used to always go to. I previously used to come here often. Such a shame it's gone downhill. I was told by the staff the minute I sat down I had to order by scanning a QR code.
Oh, the horror.
Whatever happened to the waiter coming around to take my order? And I put a clicking hand emoji.
Clicking hand.
I completed the QR code as instructed, and I found out there was an online ordering fee. What a joke.
Oh, was there actually?
Yeah.
1 star. Just for that.
Just to order it via the QR code, there's a fee on top of that, like a surcharge. It was
Nah.
like $3 as well. It was a complete rort.
That is so dodgy.
So that's what I thought. Stuff
That
this.
is so dodgy.
So I said, pretty much didn't even pay for the order, just left it and got up. And that was QF151 off to Auckland this morning, operated by the 737-800.
So you're telling me Philippine Airlines and AirAsia took 2-7, but the New Zealand flight took 3-4.
Yep.
Alright, Melbourne Tower, you got some explaining to do.
And Geordie is in the chat. How are you, Geordie? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, bro.
Oh, Geordie. Happy New Year, Chief.
Another AMS spotter.
That's it. Well, this would be big news for him. He's actually seeing the sun for once. I don't think it's come out in Amsterdam for like 2 weeks.
I think you're right.
Even in the summertime, the sun barely comes out. Like the entire time we were there, it was like, oh no, except for that one day where we had that stream.
Oh,
I think it was cloudy.
Is that the 9-hour stream?
The 9-hour stream.
That is hands down still my favourite stream I've ever done on the channel.
That was chaos. I remember I had to leave at one point and get batteries or get something.
Oh,
I had to go back to the hotel, which was a 30-minute drive.
Well?
Oh yeah, I was arguing, yep. Not with Sam, with other people in my life. Not a great time. Although the stream was great.
Oh, that stream is awesome. We had China Southern 380s, Emirates 380s,
Saudi 7-4.
Saudi 7-4 cargo, every possible Delta aircraft you could think of. On
We
their
got really
international
lucky
fleet.
with the runways. Runway ruler actually worked in our favour. Because a lot of the best stuff, like, generally will go to the centre. But on the day we were there, it was very good.
That's it. Yeah, I loved that airport. That was fantastic. I'd be so keen to go back. So keen to go back to AMS.
To Amsterdam. Yeah, it'd be a good one to go back to.
Sure would.
And Real Green's asking for spotting locations in Hong Kong. It really depends if you're doing photography. There's a decent spot for 07 departures right near the terminal. Otherwise, I really recommend going to the Lantau and doing the
Lantau
walk.
Island.
Yeah, Lantau Island.
Yeah, look.
Ancient trail. Walk along there, and there's some really good
You
spots
gotta
around
be,
about.
yeah. Lantau's good, but you gotta be prepared, I think.
Yeah,
You gotta have food, you gotta have water. you can't go there without that because it's just there's nothing there.
Yeah,
And it's not
honestly.
easy just to, oh, you know, I'll quickly duck off for 20 minutes, get something to eat and come back. Doesn't work like that. And to be honest with you, I'd never ended up actually going all the way through. So funny thing is, I went all the way to Hong Kong and, you know, stayed there. First night, slept there, went out to Lantau Island the next morning. So I got the ferry, as instructed by Matt. Got the ferry. Went across to Lantau Island, got off. I walked up this trail. How long would you say the walk is? Half hour?
Yeah, to get to the weather
It's a
station.
good half
about
hour.
30
When you're
minutes.
carrying, like, you know, tripod and camera bag, it's not an easy walk because it's up a hill, massive hill. I get up there. I call Matt. I remember I called you. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I called you. I was like, so you're telling me you want me to go through this little gap here and through these massive bushes to get to this outlook spot? He goes, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I hung up the phone and I start making my way through, like, just ever so slowly. And this is like bushland, like it's
Yeah, it's rural. It's very rural.
high trees. It's like forest land, pretty much. All of a sudden, and like it's deathly quiet. All of a sudden, I hear a hissing in front of me, and I said to myself, "What was that?" I just hear this hissing. I'm like, "What on earth is that?" Looking, can't see anything. Bang! Straight in front of me, I see this snake, and its head's poking right up, looking at me, and it looked like a fairly like big snake. Like it wasn't just small. I'll come back to this after this, Qantas. This one on screen appears to be Qantas flight 767 off to Perth. So that's the first Perth flight this morning.
That's a real deceptive flight number, isn't it?
Say again?
That's a really deceptive flight number.
Yeah, I know.
767, but it's actually a 737.
Heading off to Perth there.
You've done that flight a few times, haven't you?
So
Yeah.
then I saw this snake and I thought, no way am I going through here anymore. I pretty much turned around, got out of the forest back onto the track, and I called Matt straight away and I said, mate, there is no chance I'm doing that.
Not happening.
Not happening. Because this snake was like,
You said it had like a triangle
yeah,
kind of
it
head.
was
Yeah,
in
so
the
it was
grass.
like a viper.
It had a triangle head, so its neck was sticking up like this. Like